All right, while our experiment with the rocks and the heat lamp are going, we have to wait for 20 minutes. We're going to gather some more evidence with the sim. So we'll have evidence from the sim, we'll have evidence from a real life experiment, and we'll be able to use those to answer our investigation question. So while we wait, we're going to gather more evidence. We're going to use the surface test mode. So in the past, we've done the current map. Now we're going to do the surface test mode. So our instructions here on question 23, open the sim, click on the three horizontal lines in the top left and switch to surface test. So when you load it, it's first here on the current map. Sorry, I should have had that already. So you click the three lines, go to surface test. Load surface test mode, yes. I'm going to go ahead and pause this here. So this is what the surface test mode looks like. We have air, we have land, which is a surface, and water, which is a surface. So there's three sets of temperatures: land temperature, water temperature, air temperature. And down here, you can switch back between surface and no surface. So here there's nothing, just air. Here we have air, land, and water. So our instructions say, keep the solar energy output constant at the medium level. So right here, we're just going to leave solar output at medium. Switch back and forth between surface and no surface and observe the effect on the air temperature. What do you notice? Is the air heated by the sun directly, or is it heated by the surface, the ground, or the water? Which claim from question 21, yep, is better supported by the evidence from this lab? Oops. From question 21. All right, so I have it paused right now, but just switch back between surface and no surface with your experiment running and see, is the air temperature changed when there is a surface versus when there's no surface. If it changes more when there's no surface, that means the energy is heating the air directly. If it changes more when there is a surface, that means the sun heats the surface directly, and then the air indirectly comes from the temperature of the surface. All right, so question 24, does energy from the sun gets transferred into the air, or does it transfer into the surface and then the air? So this is our follow-up to our sim. You should already be done with that. Question 24 says, when no surface is selected, the air temperature does not change. It stays at negative 10 degrees Celsius. That shows that energy is not transferred to the air. When surface is selected, the surface temperature increases first, and then the air temperature increases. Also, the arrows show that energy transfers from the surface to the air. So we have this big arrow from the sunlight heating the ground, and then smaller arrows showing energy transferring into the air. So the energy goes into the ground or land first, and then travels to the air. So, question 25 is our first key concept. This is the answer to our investigation question. Key concept number 1, energy from the sun is transferred to the Earth's surface. Some of that energy is then transferred to the air above the surface. So, write this down, and that's it for this video.